Beerus, my lord. Is there something you wish to say?
Here it comes.
What it do, 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 what it is, ho. What's up?
You're
What up, y'all? Welcome to HNIC Dark Match. This is a special edition. God damn it, because we did a little something, and we can't wait for you guys to see. It was dramatic, it was mysterious, it was annoying as all hell. These guys to my, what is that? My left, stage right,
Yeah, we
whatever
over here.
both that is.
You over here.
They made my life a living friggin' hell this weekend. So y'all are gonna see how in just a second. But before we go into anything, let's go ahead and get introductions out the way so we can go ahead and get to it. Spider Cam, who is you? What's your section? What's your faction? Who you repping? Tell them who you is.
You always know the amazing Spider Can, aka Mr. AKA. You know, just repping that Spider Gang.
Gang.
Repping that Spider Chicken. The recall has been recalled. We open for business.
Oh no!
The chicken is here. It's back. You know, put your mama in the figure 4 leg lock. You know, all that good stuff.
Man,
we in here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. Listen. It is what it is. All right.
We're gonna show you tonight the truth, the facts are the facts, and money talks. So
your truth, your facts, whatever. We're not gonna get into that right now.
I guess we'll see.
Mike Hennessy, who is you?
Mean, listen,
who you repping?
It's the ball hold. Time out. God damn. Hold up. Damn, I'm over here. It's extra line on my side. Sorry. I apologize. It's Mike Hennessy 215, you know, the baby face everything WWE. You know what I mean? We represent the KFC, you know what I mean? The 4CW, baby. You know, we about to make shit happen, you know what I mean? Got my man Arm Anderson in the building, you know what I mean? Representing everything, you know what I mean? So when you sitting there, you eat that big ass piece of chicken, right? What makes it taste good when you have chicken with it? You know what I mean? You can drink soda, you drink it. I drink Crown, you know what I mean? Drink that Crown water with my shit, you know what I mean? So, you know, we doing our thing over here. 4CW, baby, for life.
That's great. So anyhow, you already know who I'm is. But before I get into that, make sure you go over to headnerdsincharge.com, join the email list because there's so much shit happening in 2022. It'll be here before you know it. Go and look at the merch that we got. We got a hoodie with Dark Match. It as our NWO Nerd World Order hoodie and t-shirt that are for sale on the website. We do accept Afterpay as a form of payment. Go over to patreon.com/headnerdsincharge and become a patron. Tiers start as low as $1. Cons are happening, man. Networking's happening. Make sure you get on board now while you can. Fool. Do all that. But anyhow, y'all already know who this is. LJ the Great, the goddess of the eye, coming at you live out of colors of the goddamn rainbow. Leader of the oddities. If you are a misfit, a bandit. No, not really a bandit. We don't like steal.
Bandit.
Stealing over here. It's a lyric, but bandits. Then I was like, wait a minute, now I don't actually want that smoke because if you steal my shit, I gotta fight you. And I'm just trying to, you know.
What?
Peace, not war. But anyhow, as you are going to hear on this draft, you know, we all have our companies, our divisions, our factions, our federations and whatnot going on. And we filmed A draft, essentially. We went in turns. We went and picked who we thought would best represent our shit.
Can I say something before we go ahead and do that?
Nah, fool, because I already know you're gonna be on that bullshit.
It. No,
fine. No, go ahead.
We just gotta let
Speak
everybody know
your
that the draft, we did do our first 3 picks, but we revisit these picks again. So we decided, you know what? Let's do this live. Let the people see what is hitting for. You may continue now.
You mean the bullshit? I may continue now. Thank you so much, Cam. You got anything to say before we get on started and show them who's who?
As a owner, president, CEO of Blaze Battle Wrestling, aka BBW Wrestling.
BBW, that bullshit.
But like it's clever, and I'm mad that it's clever.
It's fucking super clever, but.
You know,
it's not gonna help them make no money. They're gonna. We had
the funds on deck. We had the picks on deck. You know, if you picked one character, all its versions of its other characters or associates are not available to you. So if you're like me and my first pick, then the whole lineage of other people's going. So you know, we'll get to it. You'll see. You'll get the.
You might be. You might be.
Hello.
Stay where you at.
Sparkly purple robe. Okay. Okay.
We got that crown on deck.
Alright, so Overlord.
Hey.
He already knew I was going for him. He already knew.
As the elect GM of Dark Match, there was some discrepancies with the draft, and
y'all ain't catch it. It's fine.
The GM talked to me, the owner, and we have officially made a decision. We are going to allow the final pick to stand and remove that pick from the faction that was selected because of previous hate, because of previous hate and violence enacted on this show.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, because that's
at the hands of the patriarchy.
It came back
at the hands
to bite you in your ass.
We have decided to put the final pick in its proper place and hands where that pick will be loved and cherished and cared for. You will see what we're talking about, but I just want y'all to know that the final pick has gone home to its proper place. GM.
Goddamn motherfucking right. All right, let's do this shit.
Do to make sure that this happens?
That ain't none of your business, baby.
Strange real piece of change.
That also goes in the category of not being your goddamn business. So let's just go ahead and get into this.
People looking at me crazy, I don't care though.
I'm real creative, baby.
Okay.
You will never, ever, ever forget me. Ever. Not never.
Okay. Ever, ever. Forever.
Ever, never. Forever, ever, never, ever. You gotta be our extra. But anyhow, is we gonna get on into it? Because we got a lot to cover, and it's already about to be 9:30.
Hey, look, we good.
Okay, so I feel like we don't have to go over the draft like hardcore. We can just go over who surprised us, who didn't surprise us, who we're pissed off about, etc. And then Cam had this idea of the NXT call-ups, the unsuccessful ones and the successful ones. That's another topic we can do. And we still got to do our tournament too, like the greatest heel of all time. And there was one more thing. AEW's greatest wrestlers, but what are their weaknesses? So that's a whole show right there.
We got everything done?
So we can go ahead and finalize that. Make sure Cam's aware, he's in the loop.
We don't need him.
Oh, we don't need him. Goddamn. Yes, ma'am.
This is courtesy of the amazing Spider Cam.
Oh, hell.
Enjoy.
I get the feeling that's for you, guy. Mr. KFC. Yo, It's all burning, crusty and shit. Yo.
What the fuck?
Cam, you ain't shit, bro. You ain't shit, bro. So you gonna eat it? You mad?
Welcome. Amazing Spider Cam, aka Mr. AKA the truth, the facts of the facts. CEO, president, and owner of Blaze Battle Wrestling, BBW. I'm here for my first round draft pick for the Wrestling Fantasy League. You know, when you have to pick somebody to be the flagship of your show, Style and profile, an icon,
Nah, you
not
talk
just a superstar, an icon. So we're gonna pick a guy. You only main evented 8 WrestleManias in a row. You know, you got to eat your prayers, say your vitamins. The immortal Hulk Hogan will be my first round draft pick to lead the brand into beating the other 2 owners because they don't matter. But that's enough of me. Money calling. Let me go get the Hulkster on the line. You know, it comes crashing down, and it hurts inside.
Go ahead, man. Explain that shit.
You need the black shit right
there. Yo, absolutely. I didn't say that.
There you go. It's coming out the darkness.
Yeah. Like a whole ass tree.
You know.
You already know who I am. This is your number one favorite neighborhood queer, LJ the Great, the goddess of the odd, coming at you loud on the colors of the goddamn rainbow. And I am the president, founder, owner, CEO, head bitch of Glorious Ascension Wrestling Division, GAWD, baby, you already know. And for our first round draft pick, we have elected to choose John Cena.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
That pick was crazy. Good pick, fucking.
That's gonna be your locker room right there. No titles on anybody.
I look like a fucking belt.
Shut the hell up, bro.
I look like a fucking wrestler. And she got gangster with me.
God.
Kind of covered up the whole fucking hallway. I look like. Shit.
I have to list all of the heads.
Mike Hennessy 215, your baby face, everything. WWE. They pick people who don't really matter to the business. As far as this guy, listen, you got major superstardom. You got major superstardom. Do I want a guy who main evented 9 WrestleManias, but left somebody sitting in the dust? Or do I want a guy that, you know, everybody loves to hate? Or do I want a guy that can play both roles? I'm picking a guy who revolutionized the movie business, who brought the movie business to WWE, to make WWE a lot of money. It's the reason why he can never go nowhere. I'm selecting the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock. And that's I'm gonna leave it just like that.
We don't have like no holds bars in there.
You got The Rock. What are we gonna do?
Oh my god.
No, we're talking gangster shit back there.
What you talking about? Of course I do.
Gangster shit back there. I see y'all.
We're gonna act like all you talk about
It is Glorious Ascension Wrestling Division once again, and round 2 is going to be the heel of the company, the villain, the bad man, if you will. And so our pick for GAWD is going to be none other than the infamous Undertaker.
Okay.
Theory, and we'll kick your ass. Thank you.
Just give it over to this woman that just like never pick next.
I'm just so not impressed.
Just dismiss me, fool.
Quit right now.
Ain't about the active wrestlers, brother. Ain't about the active wrestlers.
It's whoever we choose at their peak. So like peak them.
Right.
It's not current them.
Hogan.
Yes, my understanding. The kids be villain or villains. I don't know what you're talking about. The heels.
Because they like for my company to succeed theirs, 4CW has selected Hill Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, they gave me the Rock and Stone Cold. I mean, who's losing this federation now?
I'm not amused by these picks.
Everybody's just like, oh, okay, that's nice. That's nice.
That's how we don't respect this company, even though we picked her.
Go.
Gotta wait a long ass time for my turn. I know that's
pretty much.
That's because you an impatient motherfucker.
I never gotta pick a heel. I mean, I can just draft myself and just keep it pushing, save me some money.
True.
You gotta spend money
true.
around here. It's fine. I don't even know who you picked, so whatever. You're picking a heel, right?
Steve Austin.
You gotta span through the generation of sports entertainment, right? So you got the Undertaker. You know, I don't know who he picked, but that's fine. But let's just pick a heel that superseded the years of still wanting to wrestle, still wanting to entertain.
Like
Also
about
a
to die.
16-time world champion. We're gonna get woo the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Wow.
Get the hell out of here.
Wow. That's a little biased, fool.
See, y'all getting y'all nervous back there. Shaking even.
Nah, not really.
That was like y'all was doing the counter pick.
What the hell are you doing in there,
Mocking Ric Flair. And there's no K on his name, GM Kurt. R.I.P.
Save me a couple coins.
With this pick, this round is for the women wrestlers. When you pick the women wrestlers, you got to pick somebody that, you know, not only just wrestles, but actually makes money outside of the business too. That actually helped revolutionize the business. So I'm going with a woman that went from TNA to actually whooping that ass in wrestling. I'm going with Trish Stratus.
Heard no K.
No Playboy's all digital now. Can't be really those simple stuff.
And no one wants an old video, I'm just saying. You have to go on somewhere.
I think y'all talking about old video.
But go on.
You pick two old.
Picking playmates.
Yeah.
This is the part that gets fun out because now we're ready to the reaction. Bullshit. Ready.
Here at Blaze Battle Wrestling, we won't pick no divas or Playboy playmates or, you know, porn stars. You know, we won't pick actual women's wrestlers. So, why not pick a Grand Slam champion? Why not pick an NXT Women's Champion? Why not pick a Raw Women's Champion? Why not pick a SmackDown Women's Champion? Why not pick a Tag Team Women's Champion? We're gonna go with the boss, Sasha Banks. She ain't a MILF either, so, or a diva. Real wrestling.
That's an excellent picture of her too.
Oh man.
A MILF though.
My man said.
Who don't like MILFs?
God damn it. And then you first next round, right?
Yeah, this is what
I see how I get it done.
This is one of the most eagerly anticipated rounds for myself and the company, the women's pick. And of course, there were lots of decisions to make, a lot of choices to consider, spanning back generations, but we're gonna go a little bit more modern and go with the 13-time women's world champion, Charlotte Flair, the queen herself.
Fucking pick. That was amazing.
Yeah, peer pressure had her pick her.
Take two.
You knew I wanted Sasha, goddammit.
We got peer pressure.
Stay right there. I got to sit in this chair. I'm going to punishment you. Get that. Bullshit, who's your tag team is the player? I don't see.
No,
round 4 is going good. Round 4 is going good. Now it's time to pair up. Time to pick a tag team to run the show. I'm thinking about it a lot. I think Blaze Battle Wrestling needs men in our tag team. You know, not just the boys like the Hardy boys, the Dudley boys. We don't need boys. We need men. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go with our pick. We're gonna go rated RKO. We're gonna pick Ed and Randy Orton for our tag team.
I was so mad about that shit.
World champions too.
Oh my god.
Singles and tag team.
That pissed me the fuck off.
You get some Grand Slam champions in there.
That was a good fucking pick.
I don't give a fuck. I know it was a good pick. God damn it, it was my pick.
Now it's your pick. You look like the Brooder, the Hardys.
Damn, that's a good fucking pick. Damn.
There must be a spy in our ranks because my previous compadre threw a whole wrench in our plans, but that's all right because we always come prepared, baby, always. So our tag team pick for our first annual HNIC Dark Match Draft is going to be the Dudley Boys. Thank you.
You got ECW.
Bitch.
Yeah, you got pushed into a corner picking the Dudley Boys.
It wasn't my first pick. It's my problem. Thank you. I guess what I want.
Sample is.
Wait, you're supposed to be.
No, you're going You're first.
I thought I was second here, so I'm very new. Oh, no, I'm first.
All right. So because they like playing games today for some reason, I have no clue. I'm gonna do my guy a favor. Let's really be an asshole. Representing the 4CW, my man Kirk gonna love us the best. Give me the Hart Foundation, Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Knox.
You know that comes with the British Bulldog. That comes.
Sit here for a while now.
That's not even a faction. What are you talking about? You get those two. You get those two. That's
tag team.
Foundation.
All gloves are off now, apparently. That's all right. Because next up is going to be the tag team women's division. So I would elect two of the strongest, blackest female wrestlers that I know of. And that's going to be both Bianca Belair and Naomi as my women's tag team.
That's still a good pair. That's a decent pair.
Team booty right there.
Yo, I'm flicking you off a lot tonight, man. That's like my Pinterest tonight.
Team booty meat.
All black everything, always, baby. Keep on alive.
Listen. 4CW is kicking it off right. You know what I mean? We talking about the ladies here. So if I had to pick ladies tag team, who am I going to get? You know, well, do I want somebody that's up and coming? Do I want somebody who's, been established? What do I really want? So with my picks, I am going to take, I want Jade Gargel and I want Bailey.
You stingy motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take all the POC teams.
Hey, give me all that. Give me all that. Give me all that. Belly is a great pick. That Hill
Yeah,
pick,
she's a
Jay
beast.
Cardell, come on, man. Think about how much they wouldn't lose. Like, think about that. They the ultimate Hill team. They're the ultimate Hill team.
Jay Cardell and
It's like Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
You never know. I go champion with WWE champion multi-time.
She's like,
very disappointed he's trying to come up here and show up people. I mean, it's whatever. We're going to try Blaze Battle Wrestling. You know, got to pick two women wrestlers. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to pick two women, join them up. We'll make up a little tag team here. So we're going to go. I need the screen on me. Do I need?
I need the screen on me.
Just pay off, you know. We got to get technical difficulties, right? Try to help a little bit, up the salary. But we're gonna pick two women. Two women. We're gonna form them together. We're gonna pick two champions to put them together. So we are going to pick the man, Becky Lynch, and we're gonna team her up with the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. That is the
there.
She's got the young. I got two people of color. I got two people of color too, Asian and Irish. What's a female Irish? I don't know. Alliance,
Becky don't count as a person of color, and you know that. She's a European.
Ronda Rousey's black.
Ooh, Kurt, did you?
Right. This is the part that makes it harder for them. So my company is very, very successful right now because we're shitting on these people like we are shitting on them hard. So I'm gonna just say it because everybody knows and love it. 4CW, we do our thing. And you know, I'm throwing this up because when I'm talking, you know, that beautiful Arm Anderson is going to be playing in the background. And y'all going to have y'all chickens ready. You know, the KFC brand. And fuck it, we just going to take DX.
The whole fucking crew.
Pay attention to that bottom left.
Of course.
At least I took away the NWO pick.
It's like out. I got Shawn Michaels too.
Yeah, you got Xbox too.
Here we go. Blaze Battle Wrestling. When you get a faction, you gotta get equal parts, not just pyramid effect. Because we got like what Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and then you know. It's all scattered from there. Nobody really cares. But we're gonna pick probably one of the greatest factions of all in the modern era. The modern era of wrestling. They're all Grand Slam champions. Debuted at Survivor Series. I think you know what I'm talking about. We're going to pick the Shield for the faction. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose.
We got a counter pick. We had to counter pick that GS pick.
Dang.
Oh no, you're in good hands with that. I promise you that. They win. That was a good fucking. He took Roman. That Roman's on, everybody. Roman's fucking on. Baby girl, as it called. Baby girl. This guy, baby girls.
We got baby girl. That's all that matters.
That's nice if she's first next, right? Yeah, she's first.
No, you first in Vegas.
I did faction. That's why I was
Yeah, I'm first.
No,
Definitely a spy amongst our ranks, but once again, that's all right. It's like somehow the Amazing Spider Cam has an open ear into the plans that we were discussing, debating this whole entire time, but that's all right. That's fine. So for GAWD's faction pick, we're going to go with the New Day. Thank you so much.
That's a great
it's super black in that.
Shit. Sucking and jiving.
In a way, you got New Day is probably more accomplished.
Pick all the blacks.
It's probably way more accomplished. No, but you gotta think. You picked up Grand Slam champion, okay?
Yeah, you got one Grand Slam champion in there.
Well, what a pick for hardcore. That's fine. It's whatever. Plays battle wrestling. We need somebody that's just fearless, a little crazy, and doesn't give much about his well-being. So if you can go home with a beer, some Vicodin, a hot dog for payment, that works well with me. But we're gonna choose Sabu for our hardcore guy.
So ridiculous.
Suicidal, genocidal, homicidal mania.
Fucking brutal.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
sick.
They screwed me over. That's why Sabu got picked.
And
But
so,
it's a fair pick.
for our next draft pick, this is going to be our hardcore selection. And we decided to take it back a little bit and go with one of the most brutal, vicious wrestlers of our time. And I'm going to go with Mankind, aka Mick Foley. Thank you so much.
wow.
Jack
is Jack.
I gotta read
That's Jack is Jack.
Oh.
I forgot who Mike picked.
What are
we gonna do
successful on my side? Shit like that.
I just want to ask you a question, Kurt. You know,
Oh dear.
when you picking people, like, what do y'all be thinking about? Who's the best hardcore guy to come out of ECW? Like, when you think of ECW, there's flagship people in there. There's Sabu, like he said. There's Taz. There's Tommy Dreamer. And Mr. Motherfucking Monday Night himself. Are you kidding me? RVD. What in the fuck?
Yeah, you could.
He was so mad.
You could have Terry Funk for all that, but you wanted to ride Van Dam.
Really? I want a guy that's way more successful than Terry.
Yeah.
I don't want no pass out drunk on
I didn't know we were picking Crash Out. He's the greatest hardcore wrestler of all time.
He said Crash Holly. I got a WWE champion on my hands, man.
Got Al Snow, Steve Blackman.
Who's that?
GM.
That's me first.
She's going first. And then you're next.
Oh, she's GM. Okay.
So, as everyone is aware, it is very important to choose a smart and structured and no nonsense GM, general manager. So that's what we are going to choose on this next round. And for GAWD, it was a tough call, but you know, I think I'm gonna stick it with the vaginas. You know what I'm saying? Vicky Guerrero is going to be our choice for general manager. Thank you so much.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, honey.
Oh, goodness. You see me on the phone, you see me on the line, picking up.
GM.
All right.
What you ran SmackDown?
The black delegation, we're going to take Eric Bischoff.
Ugh.
Oh, God. Controversial. Okay.
Eric
So
Bischoff.
my pick.
Oh, I did, huh?
Drama always surrounding that fool.
Yeah.
I had Bischoff on the line.
You did good with your pick, though.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
He wanted to see this pick. That's what he wanted to see.
You know, when you get your pick taken away from you,
I knew you wanted this.
I'll take care of it. It's fine. It's fine. You know, we got money on demand. You just buy who you want. Now, if I gotta take a general manager,
Yeah, I gotta think. What happens?
my company,
I think
we are going to take. We're going to take Teddy Long. Holla, holla, holla. It's going to be a tag team match tonight.
Hall of Famer.
So it's going to be a tag team match. He's going to put everybody in the match against the Undertaker. Like, that's his thing. That's what heartbreaking. That would have traded that one off. And that works better with her. He throws everybody in Hell in a Cell.
We know you're going to have great tag team matches with me.
Black pig is pretty good.
That's Black Pig.
My black pig is pretty good. I was going to pick the damn laptop. Oh, wait, give me a second.
Long ass hallway.
Okay. So I had to find one person that can possibly be a manager and represent. And pick of mine's on my brand. So if I'm thinking, I want a manager, I want somebody that can really put the guy over and make the guy better than what he was before. But we'll do a surprise. I'm not gonna go with what you think I'm gonna go with. I'm going with one of the best heel managers of all time, the Brain, Bobby Heenan.
What the hell happened? Oh,
Really?
what the hell happened?
Really? Did you stop it to just like put
We're
emphasis
talking
on
about
the
the
fact
ladies here.
that
So if I had to pick ladies tag
Wait,
team,
what
who am I
happened?
going to get? You know, do I want somebody that's up and coming? Do I want somebody who's
We went all the way back to pick number 4.
right?
Think
the Brain, Bobby Heenan?
There you go.
It's the ghost of Christmas past, motherfucker, because they knew some injustices was happening on that there day.
So
It's all right. Let the spirits work.
So apparently
happened?
you can only upload like a half an hour at a time.
Bitch, wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we only can show the first half of the draft, which is the only interesting part anyway. So
Wow.
welcome back.
Wow.
Welcome back to Dark Match.
That shade was real. Gee. Anyway, so y'all saw the first half of the draft. Since we stopped on the managers, let's go ahead and give out our picks. Because Cam, you were number 2 on that one. Who did you end up choosing?
Paul Lee dangerously. So I had to go Paul Heyman on the manager one.
Did you say Paulie dangerously?
Yeah. Don't leave the checkbooks near Paul Lee, but he gonna put some people over.
I guess. And for me, it was the infamous, the great, the genius, magnanimous Jim Cornette is who I chose as my manager for GAWD, Glorious Ascension Wrestling Division. It's a mouthful because I am a handful. It seems to go, hand in hand.
Okay.
See what I did there? You like what I did there?
I'm a weirdo. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. People looking at me crazy. I don't care though.
It took a minute, but you found your calling.
Yeah, man. Dad jokes is my shit. Gets my juices flowing. My brain stems. All right, so quick little recap. Overlord Kurt has been keeping tabs of who chose, well, not really who chose who, but the number and order of the picks that we have already shown you. And, everybody's looking kind of solid. Oh, well, thank you, Sage, because, I hope you watched the King's Court episode about Long Beach Griffey. That shit was church and it was school and it was a comedy show all in one. It was wonderful. It was fucking fantastic. Go check that out.
Around?
Huh?
Was he playing around or is he serious?
Oh, child, he's a troll, so there's no telling, but he's a troll who likes to talk shit and then get upset when he has to deal with the consequences of his actions. It's weird shit, but anyway, we ain't really gonna give him much airtime on this shit.
Oh, okay.
Because this our shit.
You pull up to a red light. A man jerks your door open.
I'm just saying.
Out of the car, I'm taking your car. You know what I do?
Pull out the clock.
Put it on his forehead and spill his brains all over the concrete.
Get it.
Yo, like real shit though. Pull out the Glock on y'all asses. Not really. Please don't do that. We don't condone gun violence over here, kids. So anyhow,
I do.
Hey,
we
That
know
wasn't
you
even a
do.
subtle. That wasn't even a subtle
listen.
wink.
Right? Not even just all like, hey.
Listen, first
Fuck
of
that.
all, if you still coming here to continue a beef that's over and done with, well, who's the real butthurt person in the situation? Like,
My question.
trolls sit behind computers at all times.
That's the real
no one is
question.
scared of a person that his fingers is cramped from how much he types. Like, I'm just no. It is. Listen,
Not the Twitter fingers.
his fingers are strong because
Yeah.
he took the time to get his emotions intact with that one. So I'm going to defend him. I came here not to show you how much I don't like you. Like, okay, nigga, you fucking loser. Like,
So anyhow, back to the draft. So at the beginning, Cam explained a little bit as far as what the rules were. As soon as a person chose a talent, all iterations and versions of that talent is now removed from being picked, chosen, what have you. We saw a lot of y'all commenting on a couple of the older like wrestlers as if we are talking about their current state of being. No, we are able to choose the peak prime condition of each talent according to what we want in the company. That's the beauty of this mass. Like, you can choose whoever from wherever, whenever, because that's what makes it interesting, right? Because there's so many to choose from, but we know who the greats are, or at least have an idea of it.
Right.
So the
Right.
fact that we had to switch orders of the draft and shit, that shit was annoying because we knew kind of sort of had an idea of how we thought and shit. So I was like, I hope they don't pick it, but I think they will. So I had plan A, B, and C just in case. I didn't have to use C for any of my picks though. So blessings on blessings. But
it was on his way.
Cam definitely and BBW definitely gave GAWD a run for their money because, bitch, 2 of my first round draft picks he took from me. Stole right from up under me.
We had Jorge cleaning your building. You know, I had to pay him a couple of dollars to pick up the trash. You know, and show us some scrap paper giveaways. You know,
see, underhanded. I've been hoodwinked and bamboozled and led astray and swindled and all, etc., etc. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Jose's well taken
because you
care of.
challenged my mind. Fuck Jose if he betrayed the cause. I'm just saying.
Listen, I say this: if the people in the chat, and when they see who the picks are, you really decide who is the deciding factor. Because I don't see competition at all.
You really riding this X-Pac train. This is crazy.
He really is.
Hey, look,
like, he ain't letting that shit go at all.
Hey, look, I ain't saying that. I don't care about X-Pac. That ain't my. He was a beast from when he was wrestling, but
So, all right, this is what I want to do. Out of Cam's picks, I want me and Mike to talk about who we would have chosen out of Cam's picks, and then we're gonna go down the list.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yes.
So Cam,
it's okay.
we're gonna go with you first, since you have chosen to be the asshole of the group. All right.
We got his list.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go first. All right. So, in order.
My first round draft pick. Red and yellow Hulk Hogan. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
Mike, was you upset about that one, or was you good?
Not even a smidge.
Oof. Not even a smidge.
Now, when it comes to faces of the company, we know Hogan, what he did for WWE. We also know what he did for WCW too.
I kicked y'all ass for 83 weeks. What the fuck?
I know.
He insisted in death.
Oh,
it's like
goodness.
pumping somebody up full of
that
steroids.
83 weeks ain't happened, huh? All right,
hey, look,
cool.
Did they finish the job?
You held up on that 83
They
weeks.
never finished the job. So 83 weeks really don't mean nothing.
If it wasn't for Shavante saying Mick Foley was going to win the title, it would have probably kept going.
Shavante. All right, so no one really
Shavante.
gave a fuck that you chose Hulk Hogan. That makes me happy on the inside, you know?
Mhm.
My little
Craziness.
inside parts.
Mhm.
Now, heel for Cam. What you choose?
Ric
Who'd
Flair,
you choose, I should say?
obviously.
That was a good pick.
All right,
I wouldn't have picked
so
him, but that was a good pick. That's a
also,
good pick. That's a great pick, actually.
it
Best
was
heel
hard
probably
for
ever.
me.
Ric Flair's helicopter.
Yeah, see, that was meant to be awkward
See?
because that shit right there, that visual that I just got in my head, I'm really trying to wash that with acid off my brain. So excuse me, I had to take a minute, people. Because what the fuck? All I see is old, saggy skin,
You
excess
know what's funny?
skinny
My picks,
Ric
at least
Flair and
my top 2 picks have never been fired for like some bullshit.
lewd exposure and shit.
So
What do you
you
mean?
picking perverts and borderline racist dudes? Like, okay, go ahead, continue.
Cocaine.
Yeah, man. I mean, didn't Stone Cold quit because he wouldn't do a match with Brock Lesnar on free TV? I don't know, but whatever.
Oof,
Hey, look,
oof.
that ain't more than
Oof.
swinging Space Mountain in front of a. Let's go ahead, continue on.
Oldest
Swing
ride, longest
low,
line.
sweet chariot.
Go ahead.
All right, Cam. Up next was your your woman. Who was your women's choice?
The boss.
Tell him. Go
Sasha
ahead, tell
Banks.
him.
The balls.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
The
I was
balls.
so goddamn angry. This was the first one that actually is. It's not the first one. Mike's. I'll get to you, but this is one of the earliest ones that really got my giblets in a tussle, and not in the way I goddamn well liked either. I like my giblets tussied a certain way, and I didn't like how these was tussied.
You can have Trish main event Raw a little bit
Yeah,
down here.
Trish was she ain't make me no type. Never
somewhere.
mind. But Sasha Banks, you taking her away from me?
Messed up.
That hurt.
How?
Ooh, that
How?
Because it's Sasha. Listen, okay, so she can't really hold on to a title long,
WWE.
but you cannot ignore the talent. You can't ignore her mic skills. You can't ignore her arts. You can't ignore the fact that she is a fantastic heel. That's like her natural state of being, and it's hard to do that.
She's better than Trish on the mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, absolutely, bro.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize that was even a question. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we understood each other because I'm good. But Sasha did kind of upset me, but I was shocked. I really thought you were going to go for Charlotte Flair. You surprised me with that one because she's the queen. Like I love to hate her. I hate to love her, but she's fucking well good at what she does. Like she's good.
I really wanted Stephanie McMahon since she created women's wrestling as a whole.
Oh, all right. Nope. Nope. You are not going to continue with that heresy, that blasphemy in my
You was being smart about your situation. That's all.
Let's get the
young what was next?
Female talent.
What was next for you?
Team.
All right, who'd you choose to tag team?
Yeah.
Rated RKO.
Good pick. That's all I can say.
I was considering Edge and Christian. You stole Edge away from me, and I don't like you for it. And I'm gonna leave that at that.
I just keep. I'm on a streak with these Grand Slam multi-time champions. This is just crazy.
All right, so women's tag team.
Asuka and Becky Lynch.
Asuka, fucking wonderful pick. She got so screwed over by WWE, but she's amazing.
I wanted Ronda Rousey because she was the first black woman to main event WrestleMania.
All right, who was your faction?
The Shield.
Mike, was you at all phased about Asuka or Becky?
No.
Right.
I was a little bit, but that was just a good pick. That's a great pick.
So you said the Shield was your faction pick, correct?
More Grand Slam champions, yes.
Yeah. I am ashamed to admit that this one also threw me for a loop. This one pissed me off. I thought you were going to go a little more ancient.
Damn.
So
now the Horsemen No,
I
I
was
couldn't pick the
both.
Horseman because I already had
No,
Flair.
not the Horseman exactly, because you already.
You could have
But
took
also,
NWO. Shit. Like,
yeah,
I had
because you
Hogan
already
already.
had Hogan. But
I
which means
mean, they
that
got
you could
Kevin
have had
Nash,
them as a
Scott Hall,
faction.
Scott Steiner,
Like you
goddamn.
still would have been able
You
to
had
have them because you
everybody.
already had them with the
Nah.
company. So you could have
Lex
totally had
Luger, fucking
NWO.
Sting.
I thought you was
You
gonna
could
go
have
that
had
route.
everybody, dude. Sting. You could have had everybody.
Yeah, everybody mediocre after that. I just want.
Sting was mediocre.
Damn.
Yeah, Sting was mediocre at that point. Like, come
Now
on.
you heard that, right, Kurt? You heard that, right? That's who said that. Yo, Pink.
He gonna
At that
get
point.
you.
Said that shit about Sting.
What?
Yeah.
What? What? What?
Yep.
We're not gonna act like Wolfpack Sting wasn't the worst Sting. We're not gonna do that.
Hey, Sting.
So I would have
You
I
could
would
have
have
fucked me
Macho
over by having
Man.
X-Pac, Macho. You could have had even Virgil.
I would have
Virgil
killed
was
him with
fucking
Virgil.
insane. Yeah, he was.
Buff Bagwell, Horace
He was
Hogan, Bret Hart.
insane.
Right.
Come on,
Scott
man.
Steiner, Rick Steiner.
Stevie Ray.
Could have had them all. Wasn't Bret Hart in there for a quick second?
Yes, I would have Bret Hart too. I would have Karl Malone, Dennis Rodman.
Oh
Blanky.
God.
No, not Karl. I would have had Karl
You
Malone.
had
Karl
Dennis.
Malone with. Yeah, I would have Dennis.
You
Karl
had an NBA
Malone.
player and everything, man.
Don't worry.
Anyway, so
I'll take
hardcore
Grand Slam
pick.
champions.
Anyway, that was a good
What?
pick, but
That
it
was
wasn't my
not a
first
good pick.
choice. He was not my first
Not a good
choice.
pick. He is not
So-
the heart and soul of ECW. Like,
Yes, he was.
no, it was Tommy Dreamer, by the way.
When it came to brutality, though,
brutality.
this
He
was
just
specifically
he
hardcore.
the same person that be shitting on people that be stunt doubles and diving off places. He is the worst one when it comes to it. You
Come
saw
on,
how
man.
much wire marks he got all over himself. He done broke his neck like 7 times.
Why wouldn't I pick him?
Time.
Why wouldn't I pick him then?
Who's better, RVD or Sabu?
In this category, Sabu.
Mankind.
Okay. Cactus Jack. He's debatable. He's very debatable.
General manager.
Teddy Long.
Black is beautiful.
Holla. Yes, ma'am. I was gonna pick the laptop for the anonymous Raw GM.
First of all, you can
That
literally
was-
Google how many times he done thrown people in matches with Undertakers that just like, why? Like, why? People like, you know what,
Yeah.
man? Since you breathe wrong, you going to
You going one-on-one with the Undertaker.
Listen. So I don't think anyone was too phased about Teddy, even though
That's a good pick.
you know what I'm saying. I'm cool with that.
Long as general manager.
All right, so and the one that we got cut off on because you know StreamYard want to not let us be great. Your manager pick, you stole this one from me too.
Paulie Dangerously.
Paul Heyman, as
He got
annoying
Curtis
as he
Axel
is,
a championship. Come on, now.
as drunk as he got me, we did a drinking game right during an episode of Raw, and we took a shot every time Paul Heyman said Brock Lesnar.
He probably said that shit at least 9 times.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that math and wonder why I may resent the fact a little bit, but he is damn good at what he does, so I was really upset that Cam stole that one from me.
Mm-hmm. Damn, he just stealing shit from you, huh?
Child, like the
got a
whole
sticky finger.
goddamn, like that whole half was just him disrespecting me.
He be
I
in
know,
your
And the
head like,
information that he
got a job.
obtained illegally,
He-
obviously.
he be in your head like this. Yeah, let me take that right there. Put this right here.
Shit, man.
Put this right here.
Man.
All right, what you got? What
Anyway.
else you got, Cam?
All right, so we know that's where it cut off at was the manager. So he chose Paul Heyman and now Mike.
Yes.
I feel like we should kind of do a tag team thing just for time's sake, as far as like our faces, and if
That's
anybody
no problem. That's
was
no
upset
problem.
about it, you know
That's
what I'm
no
saying?
problem.
Because
Go
you
ahead.
know, I was upset that you stole The Rock in the face round because I was going to try and steal him for the heel round for myself, but you
you're
know,
trying to get the Hollywood Rock.
yeah, I was absolutely.
The way the rounds was going, that wasn't
And
happening.
then you got corporate.
Yeah,
Rock. Oh,
nah.
man. This is
Nah,
shit.
it wouldn't have happened. He was absolutely gonna take him first, but it's cool. My face pick was John Cena because he is one of the greatest when it comes to branding, brand recognition, getting the crowd pumped, bringing that money into the company, baby. Like them checks was real. And he kind of dabbles in the acting thing every now and again. He's not as good as a couple other picks that we chose, but I digress. I think it was a solid fucking choice for my company since, you know, y'all want to be all
I ain't mad at it.
But anyway, so did I have any haters about my pick? Was anybody hating on the nigga? Because I chose.
I mean, that's not a bad pick money wise, so that's why I really say too much. Wrestling wise, I'm like,
I mean, he got mad titles too, though. So let's
more
just
of a
be
guy
real
that gets
about
his
that.
ass whooped the whole match and have super Cena moments. I'm like, that's the part that made Cena more annoying. It was like I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of him. All of a sudden, he gonna hawk up. Oh, here comes the FU. Here comes a
he has a very limited moveset. Yes.
Breathing. He put people in chokeholds like this. Look. You know her? He was like, choking like, they supposed to be. I'm like, yo, he's not even choking the dude. Like Stone Cold had to. You know what? My pick had to tell him, yo, squeeze a little bit more. It doesn't look real.
I mean, Austin wasn't the greatest.
Don't matter. It ain't about that. But Austin was a better wrestler than him.
That's debatable.
True. All right. What we not about to do is that. So heels.
John Cena was a better wrestler than Stone Cold. We're not going to do that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. AJ Styles, Kevin Owens. The list goes on and on. It was about great matches.
Listen. Oh, Slim, thank you, boo. So when it comes to your heel, Stone Cold is a great pick. Undertaker is a great pick, especially creepy, weirdo Undertaker, because he creeped everybody out. Everybody was terrified of him because he was just so...
He was actually pretty depressed during that time, too. He didn't say much about it. He kind of hated it.
So was I. Hashtag relatable.
He kind of hated it. He thought it was a little out of control. He was like,
it was out of control. It was a trope, and it worked. It fucking well worked. And he embodied the character. Like, I don't give a fuck how you slice it. He was... That was a good match, man. He had me convinced.
You got Stone Cold with the guitar? Just in the background.
No, I got every version of him. You want to know a secret? He's never been a face, ever. The fans just liked him because he was a rebellion. That's why they loved him, because he rebelled. It was the first. You know why my guy is revolutionary? Because he was the first to ever do it. No,
he was
not. He didn't know.
What?
He was a face when he first came on, wasn't he?
No. The ringmaster, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hold on. Did we?
Oh no, he was a jobber.
In hindsight, no, he wasn't a jobber.
Yes, he was. At the very beginning, he was put in there to be a jobber.
No.
Are we forgetting the double turn with Bret Hart when he turned face and Bret was heel? Your man was face.
There's a difference. You know why? Because that's the first time in history stuff like that was happening. They was like, Bret was actually like, well, why are they cheering for him? He's the one that's the bad guy. You know what I mean? Stunning Steve Austin was a different thing. Yes, that's WCW. I'm not talking about Stunning Steve Austin. So you're right, Kurt. That's WCW. We're talking about WWE when he's the ringmaster. When he's the ringmaster, him and $1 Million Man, he was whooping everybody because he used to do the $1 Million Dream on people. And then he left $1 Million Man and then joined and became Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Your man was a face. I'm just letting you know that. So if you want to steal Stone Cold,
he appeared to the fans. He appeared to the fans.
So
I know what it
women's
looks like.
Pick.
Edgy.
Mike, I was not phased by Trish Stratus.
Listen, I want money. That's all I want. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of.
So Charlotte Flair.
I wanted Charlotte. No.
Pick a Flair. If you want money, pick one of those Flair.
I thought you were gonna pick Bianca, but
no, I wasn't gonna pick Bianca. I wanted her.
Oh no!
But when I realized where I was coming in at, I was like, "Fuck, I ain't gonna be able to get her." So
you already knew that. You already knew. You knew it. Okay, but Charlotte Flair, I think, is a solid pick for the simple fact that she has multiple world championships and she got titles and she an asshole, but she is good at her craft. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks and
Keep on
Bianca
going.
Belair and
Well, she's new.
Asuka.
We're talking about 13 reigns. That means years that she's been doing this since 2016 when she debuted.
Fucking Liv Morgan.
Keep on going.
No, I think it'll Liv Morgan.
I'm just saying.
Sorry. But anyway, tag team. Heart Foundation.
Yeah.
That shit there. I can't even find nothing snarky to say about the Heart Foundation. I have nothing snarky to say. So
I
that
thought you
was
were
a
gonna pick
solid
Jeff
choice.
Hardy.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna choose the Hardy Boys. No, that makes sense, but I thought you was gonna go with the Hardy Boys nonetheless.
You know what it is about the
Hardy
Boys?
But as soon as you said Heart Foundation, I was like, okay, yeah, that's
right. Now I gotta
no
think
question.
about it like this. If I'm looking at because Jeff is a Grand Slam, I have a Grand Slam. I could have gotten him, but no. What I'm thinking about in my head, I'm like, okay, if he picked Raider RKO, which is a fucking amazing pick,
yep.
I need somebody that will compete with that.
Yeah,
and Heart Foundation does that. Don't matter. Anvil was a beast in the ring.
Listen, okay,
you should pick LOD for all that, maybe.
Okay, so I chose the Dudley Boys because
good pick.
Dudley Boys is a great pick because they can actually beat what's the name. Oh yeah, I agree.
Slim, we already know, baby. But thank you for validating me further. I sure appreciate you.
Wow, my gosh, you needed that one. Look at it.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
I
had
to. All them damn losses. Listen,
yeah, because he stole so much shit from me, man. I had to feel good about myself. I had to pump myself up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's cool. So, all right. My pick was the Dudley Boys, which is a solid pick, but I think when it comes to tag teams, especially men's tag teams, there was at least 3 solid ones, and I wasn't too worried about this one being a wash, because even if you would have chose like the Dudley Boys, I still had another choice, and it was still fucking solid. So, all right, women's tag team.
This is random as fuck. But...
You, sir. No, but you made some solid ass fucking picks. Now, if y'all remember, Becky Lynch and Asuka were already taken. Now, I was debating getting Asuka with Bianca Belair, honestly. But I just thought it was too much of a difference in, stature and fighting style. I know Asuka and Naomi had teamed up at one point, and that was magic. But I wasn't really I wanted Bianca. God damn it. I had to snatch her up. So those were my picks. And your picks of Jade and Bailey, though.
She wanted the team booty meat. That's what she wanted.
I'm an ass woman. But no, that's not why. That's just like a perk. That's like a bonus because they got ass for days, both of them. It's fine. However, black as fuck, they're both extremely solid fighters. And Naomi is one of those ones that a lot of people didn't expect to do well, and she's evolved in her craft over the years. So we'll always respect her. A very close second was Ember Moon, only because of her talent, her latent talent. She hasn't even hit her peak yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
She came up under Booker T. She was fucking killing it in NXT, and they pushed her way too soon and didn't even do the right thing in pushing her. But I don't even want to get into that right now. But she was a really close pick, but Bianca won out over her. So that takes us into factions. This motherfucker came out round 1, guns fucking blazing. Tell them what you did, Mike Hennessy.
Yes, sir. Took every member of DX. It don't matter who it is. You got Shawn, you got Trips.
Except one in this case.
You got the Road Dogg Jesse James, the badass Billy Gunn, the New Age. Yeah, listen. Hey, Kurt, I think I need to suck it out here, man. I need a ready to suck it thing, man. I need that for the people. I need that for the people. Yeah,
that's my shit.
I need that. Yes. And first of all, most of the guys that was on my stuff had probably the best theme songs in WWE history.
That's awesome.
Like the X-Pac theme song wasn't fire. Triple H theme song wasn't fire. Shawn Michaels.
Let's get ready to suck it!
First of all, Billy Gunn is like 70, 75, still looking great. This boy's still out here. He looked better than your second pick, and they damn near the same age. Like,
wait. That's such a stark contrast because Rick just completely let himself go. right?
the way go.
But
Rick started looking like a bowling ball with pizza wrapped around it a long time ago.
Wait,
and
what?
And can still wrestle
Look a
better
little
than
wrinkly.
Billy Gunn.
Did
He
you
a better
say a
wrestler than Billy
bowling
Gunn?
ball?
Really?
We ain't gonna gloss over that. Did you say a bowling ball with
He
pizza
looked like
wrapped
a
around
bowling
it?
ball, a big circle with. He just looked wrinkly and old. I love you, Rick.
Your face looked like it fucked a topographical map of Utah. Had sex with the older, uglier avocado. Anyway, so yes, when it comes to faction,
I don't hear nothing
DX
about Shawn
was
Michaels though, because
an
I heard
upset.
Who said that Shawn is probably one of the greatest wrestlers? Who said that Shawn was the greatest wrestler in the ring? Did Rick say that?
No, Rick said he's the
Did
greatest
Rick say
worker of
that?
all time, not wrestler, worker of all time.
Hold on. This is why YouTube is this. You know, you need things like
This is
this.
why quotes is this. Like what?
Oh, okay.
But
Who
I
he
was
picked to
more
whoop his
upset
ass at
about the
WrestleMania?
Shield
Go ahead.
pick.
Mm-hmm.
He went, because Trips wouldn't do it, so he got Shawn to do it. There you go.
That ain't the reason why. You know darn
Bro,
well ain't the reason why.
You
There
ain't
we go. There we
He
go.
said
No,
Trish
that's not
would
the
do
reason.
it.
He was at my house watching the match. He know that's not the reason why. He watched that match with me. So
I wasn't
he
at your
knows.
house when he said why he chose Shawn to do it. So
No, I'm just saying. Why would it don't make sense to pick Triple H versus Ric Flair? Triple H will demolish Ric Flair in the ring.
Hold on.
Shawn Michaels is the best in-ring wrestler they probably ever in WWE's history.
See,
he's ranting again. Listen, was Shawn Michaels on Evolution? I don't think so, but whatever.
That don't mean nothing.
My phone was allergic to your bullshit, bro. My phone was like, I can't.
That's a lie.
You saying that Evolution is bigger than DX?
If Mark Jindrak was still on Evolution, then yeah. But no, they got Batista and got better. So let's not.
Mark Jindrak was cocked
I was more upset about the Shield pick than I was about the DX pick, and I'm not afraid of admitting that, because Shield is just three solid motherfuckers. That's just solid talent all across the board. But
very great pick.
I had my ace in the hole, my black as fuck weird ass, because I'm a weirdo my damn. So I had to go with the black as fuck weirdos.
You should.
The New Day.
Man, I thought you were gonna pick a Hurt Business.
They're more accomplished than his squad, so I'm just saying.
Although the Hurt Business, I liked what they were doing over COVID. They were making me happy.
New Day is way more accomplished
than
the Shield.
I have 3 Grand Slam champions. You got 1.
Grand Slam don't always mean everything. How many times?
What?
It don't,
I won every title.
Oh, Lord, child.
Intercontinental. Goddamn, Kofi held the Intercontinental title more than Reigns probably has championships together.
He said Evolution ain't nothing but a great value for Horsemen.
What? Right.
with the Horseman member in it, so I'm confused.
Yeah.
That's 4 Grand Slam champions. Oh,
damn.
Mike, you were listing off Xavier Woods championships? What the tag team was that?
Don't start with that. Xavier Woods is still a solid talent, okay? He's just waiting for his right time.
He was up, down champion. My bad. I didn't know he was having that better.
That's cool. Put some respect on Xavier's name. God damn it. You're not going to disrespect my other husband. That's not what you're going to do.
He's King of the Ring too. I forgot.
King Xavier Woods. I have a lot of spouses in the pro wrestling world, but they don't even know it. This shit's crazy. I need alimony from all of them.
You saw it with Paige. You saw it with Paige and thought, that was it right there.
Anyhow, so hardcore picks real quick. I chose
Mine's the best.
Mankind. You chose RVD because you're new. Yes. But that's okay.
You saying what? What'd you say?
I'm talking. Look,
RVD was not a good pick. I don't think.
Are you?
Why wasn't he a good pick, Cameron? No. Spider Cam. Explain, Lucy. Just real quick. Make it real short.
There was so many other people he could have picked. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on.
Like
so
who?
who really drinking this Crown Royal? Is it me or is he hitting this yak or something? Like, I'm confused. He said RVD wasn't a good pick. Who would you pick over RVD in ECW?
I don't know. Raven, Sandman, Dreamer. Like, what?
RVD was better than all of them.
Not in hardcore matches.
Okay. Wait, hold on, real quick. One RVD holding the tag title, television title, and ECW title.
Is that a hardcore title? Is that a hardcore title?
That's ECW, so that's hardcore wrestling. He was holding the ECW
Lordy.
championship, TV championship, and the tag title when Sabu was out hurt. He had to fight the Dudley Boys on a 2-on-1 handicap match for the titles, and damn near won.
When King Kurt rolls that wheel and it ends up being a barbed wire death match, I'm guessing RVD's out of there immediately.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah, I am the cream.
Listen, keep on moving because right now I'm not hearing nothing.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the cream rising to the top.
You could have picked Abdullah the Butcher. You would have beat all of us probably.
Hardcore don't necessarily mean that you need to be in a barbed wire death match to be hardcore. There's many.
I mean, that's a pretty
I would
good.
Just pick New Jack. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's a pretty good standard to rate a hardcore wrestler against. I'm just saying.
But if I'm picking somebody who people remember, if I tell somebody about ECW and they've watched it, you're gonna remember Sabu, you're gonna remember Taz, but you also gonna remember RVD. Like, are you serious?
I know we haven't remember the time match, but if it comes up,
it ain't about that. It's about money. RVD is money.
Do you remember, girl? Okay, so Eric Bischoff, I was a little bit upset with you for taking that one. But it's okay because I went first and I took a chance in going with Vicky because I wanted to throw y'all for a loop. I'm the weirdo. And it's not a bad pick. She was no nonsense as fuck.
He's gonna throw you in an Undertaker match. I mean, he don't even have Undertaker, so who would he say?
But also, I root for everybody black, so I ain't gonna hate on Mr. Long. But I was not nowhere near phased by Mr. Long. But Bischoff, I knew that was coming. But I thought Cam was gonna get Bischoff. I didn't think you was gonna go for him.
I wanted Bischoff. No,
I know you did.
My GM kept the job longer than both of y'all, so I mean, I think that was a good pick.
Anyhow. All right, last but not least, manager. So, Mike, you were number one. Who was your choice for manager?
My manager was Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Bobby the Brain. My first choice was Paul Heyman. My second choice was Bobby Heenan. My third choice was Jim Cornette. And so y'all made me choose my third choice. So I guess I take that back. I mean, I could have, but he wasn't on my list.
The mouth of the South.
The mouth of the South. You got Jimmy.
He don't know how to manage anybody but Hogan. So that's a dud right there.
He's very limited in his abilities and his experience. Let's not do that. So anyway,
he should have got Mr. Fuji and called it a day.
Wow, Mount Fuji.
Yeah,
anyhow, the way this shit went down, I told y'all there was a whole bunch of something was rotten in the state of motherfucking Denmark, bro. Like Cam out here being all nefarious and shit, Mike out here being cocky as hell, talking about we shitting on these niggas, whatever the hell. But anyway, StreamYard didn't want us to be great, so y'all got half of the first annual HNIC Dark Match Draft. Shit got intense, and we low-key appreciate the others' choices and shit. Maybe a couple of instances where we was like, fuck. But I think we all got some pretty solid picks outside of a couple of them, Trish Stratus. But we can't all pick winners. It's cool. We can't all have sprinkles. Because then they wouldn't be special. Wouldn't be sprinkles like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow,
let me throw a curveball in this real quick. I mean, let's think about it like this, right? If Trish wasn't actually trying to wrestle, would they have changed wrestling? Because it wasn't women wrestling like that. They were all in diva matches, half naked the whole entire time.
China helped change that shit.
No. I'm not saying China didn't do it. What I'm saying is that after China, who was there? You had Lita, but she was in bra and panty matches too.
Yeah, but then she ended
She
up
didn't have
having
a
to
lot
do
of
the exact
people.
same thing.
Trish
Like
stepped her
as
game
soon
all the way up. Not just
Didn't
regular.
Trish strip for
She went
Vince
from
McMahon
Beth
also?
Phoenix
huh?
and Glamazon.
Didn't Trish strip for Vince McMahon also? I'm just saying.
Hey, and didn't he get hit in the nuts because
So
of it?
back in
I
a
mean,
time where the only way a woman could get in a ring is if she was blonde and had her tits out, like you did what you had to do. But then as soon as another avenue was presented, they're like, yo, wait, I could actually get good at this shit and be respected as a wrestler. And that shit started to make like a
Listen,
turnaround. And now
Sable walked so Trish Stratus could run.
Sable is irrelevant to this day, except as Brock Lesnar's wife. Sable was a sex icon, and I respect her sexual liberation. But the only thing she's known for as of now is being Brock Lesnar's really weird looking wife, because all that shit that she did to her body back then caught up to her ass, just like it normally does. So all peace and respect to Sable. Like, baby, I'm not knocking your hustle, because back then you reigned supreme. You was blonde, you had the big boobies, you had all of the parts and bits exactly how they were supposed to lay, and you built a name for yourself, baby. Cool. But that's it. I'm just saying, but like I don't know shit. I'm just employed by the establishment. It's cool. Nah. Like, well, I gave her credit. I gave her props. I respect her hustle. I respect her building a name off herself, because people know her name. That is saying a lot. But it's not what I was looking for. It's not a backhand compliment. She white, she be all right. Anyway.
She white, she be all right.
That privilege will help that right up. It's cool. She had no excuses. She had no complaints with white privilege. But we're not going to get into that either. Did y'all have any questions, comments, or snide remarks about the first half of the HNIC first annual dark match draft?
I leave it in the people's hand. I got the people's champ. I got the people's everything. So I got nothing to say. I mean, my guy whooped almost every guy on his team's ass anyway, so it don't even matter. The Rock has never lost to Hogan. He's never lost to Hogan. Didn't Rock and
Stockton Connection lose to Evolution? I don't even know why I brought it up.
They lost to Batista and Randy Orton. What Ric Flair had to do with that situation?
Ric Flair was in a match. I
guess if you feed a dog something, he'll eat it, right? It wasn't
don't
matter. Like, you give it. It didn't matter. He was just there. It was like dragging old Yeller to the match. Hey, yo, come here, just sit right here and take this glory. Like,
I just want to be right. That's all. Nothing wrong with that.
I know. No hard work behind your stuff, but it's all good. It's all good. Because, like I said, Hogan never beat The Rock.
I just didn't like you telling a fib. That's all.
Tell the whole story. What he fibbing about, Kim? Do you let me know?
Let's get the chop in the
table.
about
John Cena, because at least John Cena got a win. Like, that was just set up for Cena to move on with his life. It was like, all right,
hold on. I got rated RKO on my team, and Orton was there in that match, and he beat.
I'm really trying not to still be mad about that.
He pinned McFoley.
That's an L.
The Rock don't take no pins. Edge ain't never beat The Rock, so
Y'all talk a whole lot of shit. Y'all talk a whole lot of great shit, and that's cool. So, since we had to switch it up a little bit, I would suppose we're gonna show y'all the second half next week on HNIC Dark Match Special Edition Part 2. And you will see the rest of our picks and who we chose, and then we will round out our companies and our federations and our divisions, and things is really gonna get interesting at that point, because honey, the matches, the tournaments we could get into, like the possibilities are fucking endless. So make sure you stay committed to the cause. And stay with the drama, because baby, there's always drama between us three, because them niggas be shiesty, girls, ladies, oddities, weirdos. Y'all already know that the normies be on some hoe shit sometimes, so we gotta keep an eye out for them. That's cool. But if we stick together, collective aside, we gonna be all right. We gonna come out on top. So before we go, Anything? Anybody got anything on their minds? Any shit they want to talk before they go ahead and head out? Because if not,
And I just want to say AEW wet the bed last night again.
they were doing so well after Dynamite last week too. They keep doing that. It's a lack of
Are y'all talking about
consistency.
the first match? Like that was a good match.
Yeah.
Oh,
Adam
God.
Page is now the worst champion that they have
Worst
right
championship.
now. You went from, this is the greatest baby face of all time, and then he just, no, this ain't
He
it.
squanders
But I'll
it.
explain next week.
The American Dragon.
He will. Cam's review will be back next week, y'all. We're going to pick up where we left off after we go ahead and go over that latter half of the draft. We're going to go back to Cam's review. Mike is going to have a fresh pick of his wrestling talent of the week.
Superstar of the week.
And we got some shit cooking for y'all as far as live events and shit are concerned, because we told y'all it's not just pro wrestling that we cover. We also cover indie, and we about to dive headfirst into indie, local indie wrestling in 2022. Got a lot of exciting shit coming up. Can't wait to share that with y'all. And with that, we gonna go ahead and make our way on out, baby. Mike Hennessy, you went last in introducing yourself, so go first and let them know who you is and how to support you.
All right, it's Mike Hennessy 215. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm not giving you my Facebook, but you can follow me on Twitch at Mike Hennessy 23. I play some games, got the Halo running fresh. I got a couple things going on with myself. Got the Hnic popping. You know what I mean? What?
How is Halo? I haven't had a chance to play.
Shit is amazing.
Is it really?
Oh my God.
Do it.
Master
Fucking
Chief.
hell.
Listen, Chief. Ain't nobody fucking with Bull. He like 7 foot. He like my height, and a little bit taller than me. Not scared of shit. They like, yo, it's a whole war going on there. He said, give me a gun. They got one bullet in it. Give me the gun. Show the
It's better than nothing, because I still got these hands at that.
That's Master Chief. It don't make no damn sense. He come up with the gun. He just like this. They got one bullet in it. He said, I'll be all right. What? The fuck? I'm following him everywhere he goes. I don't even
Spider
trust
Cam. Spider Cam. Let him know who you is and how to support you and follow you.
Made the Spider Cam, aka Mr. AKA, the owner, president, CEO, plays Battle Wrestling BBW. We here. The chicken recall is up. We got the tenders.
Chicken recall. That sounds so unsafe and unsanitary.
It was a chicken shortage, so we had to shut down shop a little bit. But the tenders are back, and you could follow me on Instagram. I post wrestling content on there. Is amazing _SpiderCam. And we'll be back. I'm gonna explain why AEW dropped the ball. I'll explain the reviews. Kevin Owens re-signed. Probably wondering what I think about that. I'm gonna tell y'all that next week.
I'm definitely curious because I think it's wet. He should have left.
Wow. You gotta think.
All right, that's cool. So you gave out your IG handle and everything already?
Yes. Yeah. Amazing _SpiderCam.
Right on. Go on Instagram and follow Amazing Spider Cam. And while you're there, go and follow HNIC Dark Match as you see below, and at Head Nerds in Charge. Go ahead and follow us on all platforms. On HNIC like Dark Match is only on Instagram as of now, but we are working on getting us on other platforms so we can give you content on a daily and weekly basis. Bitch, we is growing, expanding, doing all the things. Going over to headnerdsincharge.com. We got merch. And there is an NWO hoodie that we have for Dark Match. And it is Nerd World Order. Go ahead. That's on sale along with a whole bunch of other shit that y'all can go through in time for the holidays. And next week, once again, we're going to complete our first annual draft. You'll get to witness that and witness more of the drama and the bullshit and the shit talking. I know y'all enjoyed that. Thank you so much for rocking with us. And me, as always, you already know, your favorite friendly neighborhood queer, LJ the Great, the goddess of the odd, came at you loud and all the colors of the goddamn rainbow, as I always do, the leader of the oddities, the head bitch in charge over at Glorious Ascension Wrestling Division, because our company is going to kick y'all's asses, and that's okay. Just go ahead and embrace it, accept it. It's okay. It's cool. But come back next week on Thursday for HNIC Dark Match Special Edition Part 2, 9-ish to whenever. And thank y'all for coming. We out. Let's go.
In the crossfire. It's caught in the crossfire. Time for Stone Cold.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.